All right, hello guys. We hope you all have had a good week. It's Friday. We're going to show you some back work today, some lower back and upper back type stuff, only using dumbbells and body weight with planks. And Mike Tyson did a lot of this when he was younger. And Joe tries to do a lot of things like Mike did, and all those things he did were old school. And a lot of these things you'll see somebody doing somewhere and you'll think it's new, but it's not. All this stuff's very, very old school. So uh, stick along for the ride, and we're going to show you a Tyson-esque type back workout using only dumbbells and body weight. And later on, Joe's going to do some Mike Tyson squats, but I don't think I'm going to film it because it takes a long time. But you can look back in our past videos and you do leg squats with body weights and cards of all things. So go check that out because he'll do 200 or 300 of these when he's done with this, and then we'll move on to uh, boxing skills training. So here we go. You ready, son? All right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, are you going to move up to the upper back, or are you just going to do all three sets of this, or you're going to move? Okay. So he's going to change his dumbbells here. It's the flexibility when you've got the solid dumbbells. You don't have to change back and forth, but we're having to use these plated ones. And this will actually give you a little respite between what you're doing as well. So uh, you need a little break between some things. You can't, we're always supersetting. I guess that's what you still call it today, but we're always supersetting things that we do in circuits and trying to get around 3 minutes of something, thereabouts to it. Keep that mouth shut. So did you do the side ones? Okay. So you get a gist of what we're doing here. Now when he goes to start back, he's going to take some weight off and take it back down. And of course, that keeps you doing something. And even like bending down to do this and change these little, well, you all know you call these plates. We called them discs on these dumbbells, these little small things. But he'll change the disc on here, plates, whatever you want to call them today. And notice he's bending down, and this squatting here is even helpful. And there's a lot of reasons behind every single thing that we do, and trying to maximize something. And when you look at something, like I was just thinking about, well, if we had the solid dumbbells, he'd just go from one dumbbell to another. But even the changing of the dumbbells here, it creates work, and boxers need work. From everything, if you can go out and chop down trees, go out and chop down trees. If you got a tire and a sledgehammer a tire. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And this gets old quick. I don't know if Joe's it's probably going to do 4 sets, but I'll show you a minimum of 3 here. I don't really have a story things to thinking about to tell you right off the bat, but I want to stress with you, if you're going to have success in boxing, you need to work. You've got to put the work in. You can be as talented as all get out, and if you're not putting the work in, you're going to have somebody that does put the work in run up on you and school you. Joe has been in with guys that are a lot bigger, and if he feels like it's somebody that outweighs him by 40 pounds, which on occasion we've done, he'll just take them into deep water and drown them. There's more than one way to skin a cat. If you aren't putting the work in, you've got no chance, right? So Joe is the size of a 16 or 17-year-old Mike Tyson right now. Joe is really a beast. And Mike Tyson wouldn't have went far at his size in the boxing game had he not worked, because and a lot of these guys, they took Mike 12. Bone Crusher Smith, I believe, took him 15 rounds. And but there was no gassing Mike out, and that's what we try to do. So even if a guy can stay away from very devastating power, uh, we train in the hopes and desires that it's not going to benefit the guy to try to take Joe into deep water. It's always to our benefit. And we don't necessarily, the focus of the goal here is not to go in and do a points get together with somebody. We train to go in and knock people the heck right on out as soon as possible, and then go them back to the house and be done with it. But we also, Joe, and we train, and everybody that I have trained, I push them so that they can go 15 rounds. And you're like, why the heck would you go 15? Because that's the way we did it in yesteryear. And I don't see no need to change things by what I look around and see today, because what I'm seeing today is much weaker than what I saw in my day and what we did and I did in my day. And I loved this sport, and I'm very happy and glad and tickled that Joe picked this sport. Due to where we lived, I didn't have but about 2.5 to 3/4 of a year where I was boxing daily, and we ended up moving back, and there was no boxing. So, and of course, when I was in college, in the university, I was privileged to be able to box again, but I was more focused on my studies and such. And to be honest, I had such a layoff there in formative years from 16 to 18 that it would have took me forever and a day to really get in and compete at the amateur level back then. Today it would have been easy, but the road to hoe was a lot tougher back in 40 years ago, 50 years ago. Four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good job, son. And the key to this, maybe not the work we're doing on the floor, but the key to the shrugs and things like that, push-ups, squats, is to, in increments during the day, end up doing 400, 500, 1,000 of a couple of things. And even if you're working, you should have moments where you can get down and do 10. And a lot of you, it wouldn't be necessary to do that because, let me give you an example. One summer in college, I loaded UPS trucks. There was no getting down and doing 10 doing that. I'm sure today it's a lot easier, but boy, they pushed the living crap out of you. And uh, it was a rigorous deal to work in a big UPS warehouse. So you just got to, whatever you got going, you know. You're hauling bricks all day, good for you. It will help you. People need the hard working aspect of the boxing, and you get man work strength, and there's nothing that beats man work strength. I mean, you got 3 right there.
Yeah.
You gonna do one more?
Yeah.
Well, we're still a little early yet, so I'll go ahead and film the last one that you do. So we're gonna stay on here. I thought we'd stay on here for 3, but he'd keep going, but he's got through this rather quickly, so let him do one more, and then he's gonna move on to Mike Tyson squats. So, but you've just got to the motivation part. There's 2 difficulties there, as I have seen it over the years. One is to actually get motivated to get started. And once you conquer that, which can be conquered quickly if you are really into what you want to achieve, will happen rather quickly. And the second one, uh, which is easier from what I have seen over the years, is the keeping motivated part. That you've got to keep trying to outdo what you've done before in certain areas. That does not mean every area. You've got to get to a point, and especially before a fight, where you're in maintenance mode. And then you want to go into a brief rest mode before fighting. At least I do. Or at least it's the philosophy I was taught. But some people do these things a lot different. So you have to really search to see what's going to work best for you and the person that you are not so much physically, although that plays an important role, but who are you psychologically in determining and trying to figure out? And that's where a good boxing trainer and a man that would be called a trainer would come in. He will help train your emotions, the total psychology with it, uh, the body, the physiology, the whole 9 yards. When often I hear coaches, uh, which some people prefer to be called, and I'm not knocking it, but we never called trainers coaches, and boxing had trainers. Football and basketball had coaches, and baseball had managers. And there are important psychological aspects to others by the way you would address who you are or what you are, what you are to be addressed by. So, but nobody's really thinking about these things anymore, but we do. Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Was that 10? All right, I must have miscounted. Go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, I know it's hurting, son. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Joe, is that burning you? Is it working you good? I think next week we'll bump up to 20 of the lifts and go to 30 seconds on the planks. So we'll go 15 and then 30 on the planks. And I want to keep stressing to you guys, really, this week has been a off week. Joe didn't even have to work on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. And we have went lighter this week. So what Joe does in a day that he's given off is usually more than a vast amount of professional boxing athletes or MMA guys on days off, literally. And we don't show everything we do, of course, but this kid's working. Good job, son. Good job, son. Great job, son. All right, so that got 4 sets in. I think Joe's going to stop at this at 4 sets. Uh, he does 3 to 5 sets generally in this back stuff that he does. We do other things. He's got neck work that he does. Uh, we don't really show much of that, and we do things a little differently with that, so I don't really care too much to give all that out. But we got a lot of work going on around here. Hope to goodness this motivates you. If you're a younger kid and you've been thinking about boxing, if you've got a gym near you, get to it, go to it, do do what you can, because I'm telling you, the sport of boxing will be excellent for you, whether you're good at it or whether you're just okay at it. Makes no difference. If you are training like a boxer, you will reap rewards you never thought possible. And but anyway, we want to tell you all we love you. Joe's going to go on and do some Mike Tyson squats. I'm not going to film it. If you want to, again, as I was saying earlier, if you want to go back and look at it, go back and you'll be able to see Joe doing these on previous YouTube videos. We want to tell you all we love you, and make sure you do some bag work daily, do some technical, tactical things, because you've got to work the whole package. So much love to everybody. We hope all of you have a great weekend. Let's pray for the U.S. and the U.K. That our peoples can have more peace, and that we can get back to good things that we once had. So want to finish this by saying that Christ is our King up in this house and our Savior, even though all our imperfections and unperfectness, Christ is our King. Love you all and have a great weekend.